Now, to know more about the current situation in Damascus, Syria, we have now connected with Indonesian diaspora in Damascus, Syria. We got Kausar in Damascus, Syria. Good evening from Jakarta. How are you at the moment, Kausar, while we are talking?
Hi, good afternoon from Damascus. I'm doing pretty good.
Great to know you are doing pretty good
Well,
right there
I'm
in
in
Damascus.
Damascus soon.
So we here in Jakarta, Kausar, are concerned about the current situation in Damascus. Can you describe the latest security situation in Damascus and other cities at this very moment, Kausar?
The current situation, as for now, is a little bit more calmer than 3 days ago. After the opposition force took control over the Damascus, it went very fast, just in one night, and they took over the capital. Since the Saturday morning, they have been celebrating by firing gun arms to the sky and shouting takbir everywhere. But now, after 2 days, everything begin to stabilize, and the store starts opening. But there's still some. We can still hear some gunfires, but not as intense as before.
Yes, thank you for describing the situation in the short brief. So on Saturday, gunfire were shots, but now on Tuesday, as we are speaking, stores were opening at the moment. That is good to know. Now, how about your own safety? Have you received any help from the Indonesian embassy, Kausar?
I can assure you that me and my fellow French students here are safe. We are in good condition, and embassy have doing their good jobs in supporting us and supply important logistics such as rice, eggs, and instant noodles. We also in continuous communication with the embassy.
Okay, so we would like to know about the first reaction when you and other Indonesian students heard about the gunfire on Saturday. Where were you at the moment, and how's the Indonesian WhatsApp group or whatsoever, Kausar? Can you elaborate more on that?
We have been following the news since the first operation in Aleppo, and we have been taking anticipation. So when the force almost coming to Damascus, we are already staying at our homes and our dorms. We are not going anywhere. We are staying put, and we have already stocked the important logistic like rice and eggs. When that happens, a day before they get to Damascus, all the price went up rapidly, and the people storm the market because they're afraid the food supply is cut and there will be not enough food for everyone. But thank God we got there before. We have our anticipation, and the embassy also helped with the logistics.
Yes, thank you for the updates. Now, what about the safety of other Indonesian citizens, Kausar, especially in areas affected by the armed conflict? And can you please explain about your location at the moment? Is it near or far from the gunfire shooting, Kausar?
I'm located at Ruknuddin, near the capital Damascus, and most of the students in Syria are concentrated in Damascus. Most of the workers are also in Damascus. There are some numbers in maybe other provinces like Homs or Aleppo, but they're very little. As far as I know, there is no victim from Indonesian citizens. They are all in good condition and safe because we are not involving ourselves into the fight, and we are not joining their celebrations. We stay at our house and our place.
Yes, and thank you for doing that. Now, back to the embassy, Kausar. If I may know, what has the embassy done to protect the Indonesian citizens so far, based on your monitoring, Kausar?
We had few days ago we had conference meeting with the embassy. We're talking about the plan to evacuate. also with official from the Indonesian Foreign Affairs Office. So there have been the embassy have been collecting the data about names who going to evacuate, and as far as I know, there's about 111 citizens that willing to evacuate from Damascus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's a follow-up question about that. Is there any evacuation plan that has been carried out by the government for the Indonesian citizens?
Until now, not yet. It will be very soon, but until now, we still don't get any information when the date will be, because everything is still uncertain here. Maybe in a day or two, we'll get the information.
Okay. And lastly, Kausar, if we may know, lastly, based on your findings, how many Indonesian citizens are there in Syria, and where do they mostly live, Kausar?
There are about 1,160 around that number, the citizen of Indonesia in Syria, and mostly located in Damascus, including workers and students. There are some in other province, but maybe around, I don't know, 20, 30. But most of the citizens are all in Damascus.
Okay, so there are about 1,100 Indonesian citizens right there. That is good to know. Now, for the last bit,
Yeah, that's correct.
Kausar, is there any messages that you want to share from Damascus, Syria to the viewers watching in Jakarta at the moment?
I would like to share to our family and our friends in Indonesia that at the moment we are here safe and in good condition, and we hope everything gets better, and we hope the evacuation process went smoothly and there's not any problem. And let's hope that the transition of the government in Syria going well and there's no more conflict.
That is good to know. Thank you so much for the calming words, and please stay safe, Kausar. All thoughts and prayers from Jakarta goes out to all the citizens in Indonesia and Damascus, Syria. I hope things will get better soon. Thank you so much, Kausar, for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.